So a start has been made on giving parents some kind of control. These certificates are now on these YouTube videos. Does that mean then that we can set our computers to automatically avoid our youngsters seeing them if they go on and search?
Well, actually, YouTube, for instance, has quite a few parental controls in place already. So this is augmenting their existing system. So they have a restricted mode for parents. But what this does is it gives you that one additional piece of information. You know, the internet has no borders, and we have no way of knowing what our children are watching and what they're viewing. So this move basically brings the online world in line with the physical world.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but we know when we watch something that we don't want our children to watch it.
Yeah.
We don't need a certificate to tell us that. But does the fact the certificate's there give some kind of automatic process for the youngsters? Otherwise, they'll just see that and think I'll watch it anyway, won't they?
Correct. Parental controls are a very big part of this, and as you know, government's been in the forefront of rolling out parental controls on online services through the ISPs. But what we need now is the best practice that YouTube have put forward. We'd like to see other industry players do that so they can integrate that data into their systems so they can allow parents to screen out this information and these types of videos.
Isn't there a difficulty, though, that, as Kate was suggesting, you know, when children see this, they're going to be able to watch it anyway, and this system only applies to music videos in the UK, so it doesn't apply to worldwide acts. You know, we look at the videos of Rihanna and Miley Cyrus that have caused controversy. This system doesn't cover them.
Platforms other than YouTube where they can view things.
Correct. Well, it's a big start, and the internet, as you said so rightly, has no borders. And, you know, YouTube, has videos from all over the world. But the participants in this pilot study, which is now today becoming, part of their normal practice, are Warner Music, Sony Music, and also Universal. So 3 of the biggest labels are joining in on this fight. And it's been a voluntary participation. So what we found in government is when we invite the industry in and we share the challenges and the problems we have, they can apply their technology and resources to helping us solve it.
Would you call on the music, on the artists themselves to be a bit more responsible? Because, they're seen as role models, aren't they? And some of the content that's in their videos, would you question, would you say, actually, that shouldn't be there anyway? We shouldn't be having to have this system in place?
Well, an age rating actually puts a little bit of structure into that discussion, and maybe it will help them make decisions. If they think that their video will receive an 18 rating, it will be put behind an age wall. So if they know that that's going to happen, perhaps they'll change the way, the types of content they put into these videos.
What makes you think that?
Well, one should hope.
Because very often when songs are even banned from the radio, let alone the video, it makes them go to #1, and it makes the artist suddenly have a cool status.
It's a really big issue. I mean, things like self-harm and, drug taking and violent and sexual content are really a big issue, and parents are quite concerned that their 12 to 17-year-olds are exposed to this. And so it's an ongoing fight, and we've got to, this is a first step. And BBFC is a marker of, confidence that parents will know that this is something that's been reviewed, and I know that if I look over the shoulder of my son or daughter, they're watching something that I approve of.